Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is the Longsword section of my SoCal performance, which I'm very excited for. Longsword is what I do primarily, and I think, honestly, anyone that even attempts to teach Longsword online should be a sparring teacher. So, feel free to judge me based on my techniques that I've been using, but here's kind of my performance in a general tournament format. This is a very exciting matchup between me. On the left-hand side, we have Kyle Peltier, who's a very famous person in the cutting circuit. My director over on the right hand side is Miles Cupp, who is probably the most experienced director in all of HEMA, at least in my experience. You can see my opponent landed that pretty solid thrust right there. It's an early 3-point lead. Ooh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. I'm super happy about that cut to the head. We really like those deep targets. It's one of the ways that you can tell somebody knows what they're doing. This guy's got a freaking Sayax on his back. You know he means business. Got him in the hand. Never cheat those hand shots. Because even in a real fight, those hand shots, that's debilitating. That's a fight ender. Always watch your opponent. Something that I was really trying to do here is look at this guy's feet. Uh-oh. Double. Miles is super cool, though. I would have given myself a double. Miles ended up taking second place in Rapier to Rob Childs, which, I mean, seriously, though, that's absolutely incredible. Watch their fight. Yeah, nothing happened there. Something in HEMA that you'll find different than a lot of martial arts is a lot of people will call back their hits, meaning I didn't make a good hit. Just honor is so very important in these tournaments. See, he called one for me, so my opponent is extremely honorable. Just barely touched him, but I guess the judge saw it. So something that I could be working on for people who are paying attention. My opponent is much better at it than I am, but he's staying low in his stance. And he's using his hips to power his sword, rather than just my arms. That was a good block and ground guard. Oh, brutal. Right to the chest. Yeah, those thrusts to the chest are very important. Check out those arm guards. This guy just looks good, too. That's how you know he's good at fencing, because his gear all matches. Tapped him in the torso. Kyle's calling a cut. Judging the white, he's calling a cut. Cut of the torsos aren't worth nearly as much as a thrust, but I think that's a fair call. Barely squeaked by in that one. I think that was 7-6. Very good on my opponent. That was awesome.